Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to the video, and this one's gonna be kind of important, I hope, at least. And by the way, I'm working on the Elena video and only need one more part. That's going pretty well. So anyways, moving on. JP anniversary live stream summary is now in effect here, guys. So we're gonna be talking about all the stuff that happened and all those kind of good things. So let's get into that already, no delays. So there'll be 310 free 10 pulls, up to 310, of course. I'm not really sure why that number is. I'm not sure why it didn't like end in a 5 or something, but that's a lot of pulls. I mean, you could get something from it, you could get not something from it, but you might get at least one thing from all those summons. I mean, really? I know that's not how probability works, but like, you have a lot of chances. They're reducing the cost of trading in for 100% STMR Moogle so it's 90 STMR tickets to get to that. Now you can trade in 50% STMR Moogles as well, so that's pretty nice. I can finally get my Marquis de Leon STMR, which is pretty crucial. Bird Killer, which is almost non-existent in the game. They're also changing up their new player initiative, basically. Well, this is for everybody, but basically before, the new player initiative was that when you started playing the game, you'd have a free summon and you get a 7-star unit of a particular kind, like a damage dealer. And it was like CG Knight or Tidus or one of those kind of units. But now they're revamping it to become into a New Vision era, because getting a 7-star damage dealer like CG Knight is not really going to do much for you at this point. So you can get one of these 5 units here. I think that getting Furion is definitely the best choice. If you're a new account, you get Furion, man, that's like, you are set. The other ones, Rain's still good, X-Star, Cloud definitely and Soul okay, I guess, but you're not gonna have much stuff when you're starting out with Magic. So getting Furion is definitely the best option, but free is free. Free is free. So there are some things taking effect into the game now. There will be some more detailed information. The game definitely needs that detailed information, because there are some things that is lacking on the JP side, like limit burst damage, showing how much limit burst damage you have. If there even is I still don't know if there's a cap or not, but I guess there might be. I don't know. It just won't show it. You can't look at it to see if you have a cap or not. So now weapons will show almost resistances more. There's not very many of them, but still. And also it'll show you your chain count, I guess, like in real time or something. I'm not really sure what that meant. More search features, more things like that. A lot of new things. And also, I think one of the biggest things everybody's looking forward to is the part where if you fail the trial, I think, you get your energy back. I'm pretty sure that's how that is. Although at this point, at least on the JP side, energy is not that big of a deal unless it's King Log. That's basically the only time I would care about it. Other than that, there's not much time to use energy anymore. Like, unless it's King Log, what am I using energy for? Story event, it's a one and done deal. I don't know if I think this takes a little too late at this point. Maybe that's just me. Maybe it's just me. I personally don't care about this that much anymore. If this came out like a year ago, that would be amazing. But at this point, on the JB side, you use energy the most during this is the beginning of the month. You're using energy the most, and then it starts going downhill because raids especially don't use any energy except for the daily mission. So there's that, and also for the new trial Bahamut, you get a rod here, which honestly looks really awesome for a rod. So once again, another killer rod with Dragon Killer on it, 75%, but also has Beast Killer on it, which is almost unheard of on the JB side for Beast Killer for Magic, so I'll definitely be looking forward to getting that. Dragon Killer, kind of just because there's just so much Dragon Killer in the game, guys. There's just so much Dragon Killer in the game. So this is just gonna be another one of those things. I mean, Ashura's Rod is still pretty good, but I guess this one's has more magic to it, so take what you can get. Chair units getting enhancements. I mean, honestly, do we really care at this point? No. I don't think we do. So, I honestly feel like we can just not care about them right now because they're not Neovision. Apparently they're getting like mods boosted in their actually just their base alone first, but I still don't think it matters. I think they're just too slow at this point. And maybe they'll get Neovision in the future, maybe. And then maybe they can maybe King Rain can chain with Neovision Rain, and that'd be great, right? That'd be pretty great. So let's move. Here's the thing that kind of is cool, but at the same time kind of upsets a few. At least I think there's only one thing though. The inclusion of Magic Tech Terra as that first thing there. I think that's the only thing that's really upsetting people, because otherwise, guys, you can finally get yourself Rosa or Marie. I already forgot what her name was. The one that uses the break gauge, basically, the break gauge against those brave ability trials, at least, because in the new trials you can't use her anymore. But we have some other options. There's some options in there. It's just honestly I'd probably skip most of these. But since you only need to use Star Quartz to get them, it's not that big of a deal anymore, right? There are some good options in there. There's some mediocre options in there. A lot of units in there are things that you can only get once, or like story event stuff. So there's that, and there's also Pluto Knight Zidane in there, and the Magic Tank Lightning, very nice. So there's some options in there, like Quistis for her S-Team. Yeah, there's some good options in there. This is definitely a good thing. I think it's kind of overshadowed by a lot of other things in this patch. They'll be coming up patch, but you guys know what I mean. I think there's a lot of things that are overshadowing this, but I think that this is a very nice one. Moving on, the first of the dual units that will be, I'm not sure if this one's, if they're sharing banners, but there's more than just this one. But we've got Fina Season 3 and also Rain from Season 2, I guess. And they're going to be dual units, and also they're going to be being able to self-chain. Now guys, remember how Gumi and Alum does with first time things. Remember guys, yes, I know you guys probably all super hyped about that idea, but remember guys, look at all the first time things that they've done. They're super scared about making anything good that they'll probably drop the ball with this. I'm not hyped about this really right now. Until I actually know all the information about going on with this, I'm not gonna be that hyped. And the reason for that is because they could be self-chaining, but they could only have one move that does it, and the rest of it is just the same old stuff. I really feel like they might drop the ball. And also, looking at Kairi's kit, of being a DPS and a healer was just a very, they dropped the ball with that especially, so we'll have to see how this goes. It looks like that'll be a hybrid damage dealer though, which is really interesting, since I know Alum does not like hybrid units. Unless they just, for some reason, they have a great sword that has attack and magic on it for no reason, just like with Neovision Fizzless having attack and magic on her S-Team for no reason, and also on her vision card for no reason. So it could be like that. So moving on, they also have Reagan and also Lastwell combination unit that can also self-chain. The reason why I'm doing quotation marks is we don't know what that means yet. So it could mean something hype, it could mean something mediocre, we don't know yet. And I think this is pretty funny. The Jake and Lid unit, she's carrying him. That's comedic. That's pretty comedic, I have to say. So that's pretty comedic thing going on. And apparently they're actually gonna be pretty decent because they can imbue stuff, I guess. And they're like a finisher in their ratio form. So another unit I'm looking forward to actually. Even though I don't have very many of them, this unit, Fina and Fina, who just arrived on the global side not too long ago, in a bundle. So that'll become Neo Vision, and originally the Reddit thread said that they were going to be like a finisher, but then it got erased, so maybe that wasn't true. I'm hoping that they're just another Mystic Cross chainer with other elements. That'd be nice. Or maybe Stardust Ray Magic or something like that. I don't know how useful that would be, but I like the pose at least. I like the Brave Shift more. I like the Brave Shift a lot, so that's pretty nice. I think these are just campaigns, so there's gonna be, well, a timeline. This is a timeline, so there's gonna be something going on with that, and rewards for all that good stuff. I think this is King Mog. Yeah, this is King Mog. So there's some good stuff in there. Chairs, by the way, it's the meme. They've instituted the meme. So I like how this red text is "and more." That's interesting. Sorry about that. Moving on to the next portions, they'll be making a tower event. Again, we're going to be facing Madame Edel and her squadron, basically. It's kind of a really interesting choice. I'm not really sure why they would have you pitted against people that aren't antagonists, but okay. Okay. So we've got a surprise free vision card for the story event upcoming, I think, or the King Mug. I don't remember which one it was. I think it was the story event. And yeah, there'll be a special vision card for the 5th anniversary, just like how Global got a vision card for the 4th anniversary. And the reason why JP did not get one for the 4th anniversary, because vision cards didn't exist yet. So there you go. And surprisingly, like, one of the biggest surprises I think I saw was that Fenrir Adele is getting a Neo Vision upgrade. At least I think this is what this. I'm sure this is what this is. It's a very interesting thing, because I didn't even think that she'd be getting anything like this. So if you still have your Fenrir Edel, I guess she's getting a new form, or a new upgrade to a Neo Vision. So that's really interesting. We have the timeline still. We have some coins. You guys know how these are. If you've been playing the game for a while, you guys know how these coins work. You can save them up for a while to buy stuff, all this kind of good stuff. And I don't really like how Charlotte looks. It feels like her head is way too big for the sprite. It looks so strange. Her head looks like it's just like modified into a different body of a sprite or something. I don't know what's going on with that. But I do like that they're doing another Fizzless unit, I guess. This one's free though, guys. This one will be exchangeable with those coins. So yeah, those will be exchangeable. They're a free unit, but I mean, it's another duo unit, so it can't be too bad, right? And you can get a lot of other stuff in here, like red pearls. That's definitely going to be amazing for me. I think you should go for those red pearls, especially for how rare they are. And the usual campaigns. I mean, nothing special here, like half skill and awakenings and chocobo exploration and half energy and, you know, all that stuff that they usually always do anyways. So there'll be a Lapis campaign, stuff like that, and, you know, voting and all this kind of good stuff. So in the end, there's a lot of stuff that's going to be given out to us. I don't know. I think I have to find. I'm not sure we'll find that picture. Hold on. So we've got the total rewards for the entire thing here, which is 25k Lapis. We've got 5 of each Pearl version. We have 10 or 50 SP tickets, which is not that great, but you could get something from that, maybe. It's the blue version of the EX ticket that you can get Neo Vision units from, basically. And also 50 STMR tickets. There's, I think that's 5,000 Lapis. Yeah, it's 5,000 Lapis up there. There's some other stuff, and there's an All Prism, 20 UOCs, and hold on, no, that's 150 STMR tickets. Whoops. It's 150 STMR tickets, I think. And also like 50 of each King Pot is what that 50 on that side is. Sorry, 150 STMR tickets, which is quite nice, because you could, if you have a decent lead on that, you could already be getting a good lead on that 90 Remember guys, 10 less tickets needed for 100 ST removal. So it's kind of like you're making, like, it's kind of a weird way to think of it this way, but you're like making a profit because you're not doing that whole 100 to get 100% ST removal. I think that's pretty good. I think you'll be able to, mathematically actually, start rounding out to the, you'll be able to get more and more ST removals from now on. Because remember guys, you can get them for free during the events and stuff, and just, you know, rotating through all the events and stuff, you'll start getting more ST removals overall, just mathematically, because you don't have to use 10 more tickets. So that's pretty nice. But that's about it guys. Let me know what you guys think about the self-chaining units. Will they drop the ball with it? Is it hype? Am I just not feeling any excitement for this? I don't know. We'll have to see. I have to see the game data first before I start getting hyped, because honestly, yes, the rewards are amazing, but we expected them to be amazing. It's kind of like an expectation, really, for all the stuff that they've been putting us through. They kind of have to give back at least a little bit. And I think this is a pretty good way. Also, one last thing. They said that something big is going to happen on the 22nd, but I mean, come on. They always say these kind of things and it never turns out to be anything special. So the 22nd is the day of the anniversary of this game, so there could be something big, but I wouldn't hold my breath on it. Honestly, don't set your expectations too high. I did not, and I'm still slightly, I don't know, not that hyped, but maybe I'm in the wrong here. Anyways guys, if you watched all the way to the end of this video, make sure to type in hashtag 5th anniversary. Hashtag 5th anniversary will be the keyword. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video, which will be the LNS Spotlight. Peace.